you ever found yourself in a place where you're struggling for contentment? Sometimes our minds can wander and we can start to compare our lives to others. It's easy to start comparing yourself to those who seem to be doing more or better than you, or those who seem to have more than you. Sometimes I start to compare myself to all the other homemakers who seem to have it all together, all while having all the things that I can only dream about. It can really happen in any area of your life. Last weekend, we met our friend's new puppies that were just born, and our kids kept begging us for a puppy, but we had already told them that until we are able to purchase a homestead, we are not going to be getting any dogs. And just seeing those puppies and having the kids begging us for a puppy, it just made my heart ache for this desire for a homestead, and I just suddenly wanted it as soon as possible, knowing inside that we need a little bit more time before we can achieve that goal. And that's when I felt the Lord whispering to my heart, just be content with where you are right now. You can spend your whole life always just waiting for the next thing to happen. Goals are great to have, but I, for one, don't want to find myself always dreaming of our goals, but never being quite content with where we're at right now. I want to live in the moment and enjoy the days that I have right now, enjoy the things that I have right now, the season that we're in right now. It's always good to remind yourself that there's always someone doing worse than you, and there's always someone doing better than you, and that's okay. There was a time in my life where I dreamed of having what I have now, and now I'm dreaming of more. That's how we humans are. We naturally are content for a short period of time, and then we want bigger, better, more. But the Lord invites us to rest in Him and be content in Him. In Philippians chapter 4, Apostle Paul writes, I have learned how to be content in any situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether in abundance or in need. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. This verse points out that our joy and contentment should not come from our outer circumstances, but from within, from a Christ-filled heart. It's so important, and I remind myself constantly to be content with what you have now and where you're at now. There is a reason that you are in the current place and season of your life that you are in now. When I think back to all the different situations and seasons that we've gone through, my husband and I in our marriage, I see that there was always a reason behind everything. There was some sort of growth that was happening, some sort of lesson that was being learned. God guides us and gives us what we need at the right time. He won't give things too late or too soon. It's so easy to see the hard things or the unhappy things in life. As humans, we're just inclined to that. But let's challenge ourselves to spot the good things in our lives and to give thanks for them. Challenge yourself to find contentment with where you are. Of course, it is good to have goals and dreams to work towards. But for some reason, it can be such a challenge to be fully happy and content with your current life while you're waiting for all those things to happen. I think it's so important to learn how to live in the moment and to cherish the time that you're in right now. There's a saying, and I really like it because it's so very true, that the fastest way to kill something special is to compare it to something else. I mean, how true is that? I'm sure there are many out there that can relate to me. I've experienced this, as I'm sure many others have. you have something so special and so wonderful, and it makes you so happy, and then you start to look at your left and you start to look at your right and start to compare it, and then suddenly it doesn't seem as special because someone always has something better than you. That causes us to miss out on the wonder of life around us, the wonder of the things that are happening to you currently, because you're so focused on someone else's life. As Jesus said, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. That's a great reminder to just focus on where you're at right now. Focus on your husband, your children, your home, the daily tasks that you have before you. Because little do we realize, but these are the good old days. These are going to be the days that we look back on with fondness and think about how our children were so little and how we focused on loving them and our husbands in our homes instead of thinking about all the things that we wish we had. With all this in mind, as homemakers and mothers and wives, let's train our minds and hearts to love the season that we're in and to make the most out of it. Whether we have all the material things we want or not, our focus should be on loving our homes and serving our families with our loving hands. Thank you so much for following along and watching this video. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you're looking for encouragement in motherhood, homemaking, homeschooling, gardening, simple living, and more, then you have come to the right place, and I'm so happy that you're here. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't ever miss a new video from me. I release a video every week, and I share tips and advice, recipes, and more to try and help make your life and your homemaking an easier and more enjoyable experience.